So this is our device, a plethysmography based blood pressure sensor. The goal of our device is to measure the user's blood pressure and heart rate to detect any hypertension or hypotension activities. The first time a hypertension event occurs, it will first send out a warning message and reminds the user to take anti-hypertensive substance, and the LED will light up. After a period of time, if the blood pressure still remains high, it will trigger a warning message that the ambulance has been called and the alarm will go off. Where for hypertension, there is a warning LED to remind the user when the blood pressure is too low. We have two sensors in our device, an ECG sensor measuring heart electrical activities and a pulse sensor or photoplethysmogram, which is called PPG for short. The PPG measures the blood volume changes by firing incident light at blood vessels and measuring the amount of absorbance. Smoothing filter has been applied to obtain the final PPG and ECG waveform. The blood pressure from the device was calibrated with a team member's known blood pressure to determine the PPG amplitude and the relative blood pressure. Now, let me show you how the device actually works. So a moving average filter is used to continuously measure blood pressure, and if it's too high, a warning will appear, telling the user to take antihypertensive medication, and if for some reason the medication is ineffective and the blood pressure is still too high, an audio alarm will sound, and the device will tell our patient to call an ambulance. So our device can successfully measure blood pressure continuously and automatically, notifying the user if the blood pressure is too high. This is a much more effective alternative to the user having to manually measure blood pressure through an upper arm cuff, which does not even provide a continuous measurement. In this video, we changed the hypertensive threshold to be way lower so that we can demonstrate what will happen when a hypertensive event occurs. You can see that when the second message appears, the alarm system will sound and warn the user to seek medical attention. For this last part, we want to demonstrate the LED system. You can see that at first no LED on the side of my rear has light up. As we measure the blood pressure and is lower than the threshold, the first LED will light up to indicate a hypertensive event has occurred, where for hypertension event, the second LED will light up. This is pretty much a short summary of our device. Just a point that I want to mention is that when we connect both ECG sensor and pulse sensor to the same terminal, there was a serious interference between the analog signals. Therefore, we had to use two separate terminals for both sensors. Their results were better, but there is still interference between them. Even if we've tried to use an external power source, it didn't help much. This can be due to the lack of processing power of my rear. Therefore, it requires the user to be very still in order to ensure the signals are clear. This is the end of our video. Thanks for watching.